Hello friends, this is a beautiful flowering plant called tuberose, also known as Rajnigandha or Nishigandha. And in this video, we're going to talk about everything related to this plant regarding sunlight, fertilizer, watering, how to grow this from the bulb. So request you to kindly watch the video till last. And if you have not subscribed my channel, request you to kindly subscribe. Before moving ahead, let me welcome you to my channel Gardening for All. We can buy the bulb through online or to the close by nursery. Generally a cost is around 15 to 20 rupees. The important thing is the soil media. So what we have used the soil media here is 1/3 of garden soil, 1/3 of sand, if you can use coco peat also, and 1/3 of compost. With that we created a very light soil media which is a good porous, well drained. In that we added a fungicide plus a 2 spoon of bone meal. The bone meal is optional. With that, once we place this bulb into the pot, fill the pot with the soil half filled, and then place the bulb and then top it up till 1 inch above the bulb. The soil media should be there. Pour enough water first round so that excess water can drain out, and within 15 days of time you can see the sprouting is happened. And once the vegetative growth start taking shape, a month probably down the line, you can add a 1 handful of vermicompost. With that, the first fertilizer or feed to this plant will start. After 15 days of that, you can give a liquid, your cow dung cake liquid fertilizer. So this basically helpful for the vegetative growth. And once we have a good vegetative growth, something like that in front of you, you can give a few granules of DAP with micronutrients. So this is like a feed to this plant to get ready for flowering, because this plant will start flowering after 6 to 7 months if the bulb size is good. If not, then it will take a 1 season more. So kindly make a note of that while you buying the bulb. And once you do that fertilization what I have just mentioned, after 6 to 7 months you can able to see your plant size, something which is visible in front of you. So one which you seeing right on the mud pot is a 4 months old plant, and one which you seeing on the left hand side, or sorry, right hand side, that is on a black pot, is something a 7 month old plant. So the good growth will happen. This plant grows very fast, very bushy, and once you give a good feed to this plant, you can able to get a good amount of flower also, and that is what we are going to show you in this video. So request you to kindly watch the video till last. Now we'll talk about the sunlight requirement. As you can see, the flower shoots have already come. So there's the two flower shoots have come, and I'm going to tell you what fertilizer you have to do again, so to get this shoots grown up fast, as well as to get some more shoots. So that 2-3 thing is important. First is the pest. We'll talk about sunlight little later. And while showing you this is another second flower shoot. You can see some white patches are there on the leaves of the plant, and that is the pest attack. That is a mealybug. For that we need to be applying some insecticides. If you have a neem oil and if you apply it from initial days, then it is good, you don't face this. But I have not did, and this is the result in front of you. So what I'm using is a Crux. It is a broad spectrum insecticide mixing with the neem oil and 1 liter of water. I'm going to drench this plant completely, and I'm doing this during the evening hours so that there is a good amount of coolness is around, so that this insecticide do not harm the leaves. With this, our pest control part will start, and we'll be doing it periodically. I'm going to continue with the neem oil. I'm not going to use this pesticide again. So that is something a continuously should run. We'll talk about a sunlight. So this plant needs a good amount of sunlight, around 5 to 6 hours of direct sunlight. Generally afternoon, that's a peak sunlight should be avoided. The peak hour sunlight should be avoided. So that will be good. Otherwise you can see a lot of dry leaves. So if you get seeing the dry leaves, you can plug it off so that it does not take the unwanted energy from the pot, because there's energy supply is limited, and that something helps you to get a good bloom also. So as you seeing that the soil media is very light, and that's something very important for us. Now we'll talk about the second round of fertilizer. So once the vegetative growth happened, your flower shoots have come. So now the time for flower shoots to grow, to get some more flower shoots, and that's the time where the periodic fertilization to this plant will start. So first we are going to use the monopotassium phosphate. This will keep a cycle of 15 days. The monopotassium phosphate is 005234. You can get it online or you can get it from close by nursery. If you don't have that, you can use even a MOP, the muriate of potash. Again, 1 spoon of that filled in water, 1 liter of water, and pour it, apply it directly on the soil. So that's something we have to do every 15 days. In between, but like 2 weeks, in between that week, you can apply a mustard cake liquid fertilizer. I'm going to show you how to get that ready, or cow dung liquid fertilizer also you can apply. Make sure the dilution ratio 1:10 is there, and once we have this such a periodic cycle, you can get a good shoots. The flower shoots will come. Whatever the flower shoots you got will grow very fast, and the bud size, the flower bud size will good. So once you have that size acquired, or the plant got enough energy to generate flower buds and shoots, this will going to give you ultimate result. So you can able to see that during the last part of the video. I have going to give you the complete view of it. So this fertilizer part which just now we spoke, periodically we should take care. Now here very important part is the watering, and this is what we are talking about. Mustard liquid, mustard cake liquid fertilizer. You can buy mustard cake online. Like here I have used a 10 gram of mustard filled in a cup of water. Overnight I soaked. Actually you're supposed to keep for 5 to 6 days, but since I stay in an apartment, I cannot afford to do that because it generates a bit odd smell. And here it's very important thing which we need to take care is that always strain, because this plant is very dense. So while pouring into the water, if you directly apply, the sediments of this mustard cake can form a fungus, and that can impact your plant. So what I'm using here is I'm strained it, and I'm going to use the dilution of 1:10, and I'm going to apply that to the soil of this plant. So this is something periodically we have to doing, the chemical as well as the organic fertilizer, and you can see the result. See the bud size, 3 shoots have come, the 4th one is also going to come, because that's the magic fertilizer, that's the right combination we are using currently. Now about watering. So whenever the flower buds have come or shoots have come, make sure that you water every day, but only thing is that water only, so the excess water should drain out. But during the bulb growth period or the vegetative growth period, don't try to water too much, because that may spoil the bulb, or that may kill the bulb because of the rotting. One additional fertilizer which I applied was NPK 19-19-19. I added 1 spoon in 1 liter of water and did the foliage spray. I did it early morning hours or even a late evening hours with a gap of 15 days. So that's something also has been given a good help to me for obtaining a result. So with this I have provided you all the required information which you may need to grow this plant from the bulb, the soil combination, the sunlight requirement, the watering requirement, the fertilizer need, and the pest control. So this all information, the way I have shared with you, may helpful to you, and if any query is there, you can always write through a comment. I'll be able to provide you my best possible assistance. So thank you for watching, leaving you back with the mesmerizing view of this plant. Hope you have enjoyed this video. If so, kindly give a thumbs up and kindly share to your near and dear one. Kindly subscribe my channel if you're not subscribed. Look forward for your love and support forever. Thank you. Thanks for watching.